Hi everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple arc reactor that lights up but doesn't require any kind of machinery or electronic wiring of any sort. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to get your hands on a cardboard ring. Now one of the most common places to find cardboard rings are at the center of tape rolls such as this. Now as you can see here, I have a lot of tape left on this roll and I'm not going to waste all my tape just to get to the center of this ring. Instead, I'm going to improvise a little bit. At my house, I actually have this mailing tube just laying around. So what I'm going to do is measure about an inch from one end and cut it off and get my cardboard ring that way. So here's the cardboard ring that I cut off at the end of my mailing tube. The next step you want to do is to take the diameter of your ring. In my case, it's 3 inches in diameter. Whatever the measurement is, keep that in mind because you're going to need that for the next step. The next step you want to do is to get a template for your arc reactor. In my case, I'm going to use this image right here. Now you don't have to use the same design that I'm using. I just used Google Images and got this design, but you're welcome to use any other variations of the arc reactor. The most important thing is that your reference image needs to be in the same diameter as the cardboard ring measurement that you took earlier. The best way to find out if your reference image is the right size is to take it into a program that has rulers, such as Photoshop or Microsoft Word. From there, you can just resize the image if needed and then just print it out. Once you have your template printed out, get a piece of cardboard and tape your image to it. When that's done, grab your cutting tool and start cutting out your arc reactor plate. Once you're satisfied with how your arc reactor plate turned out, go ahead and take it and your cardboard ring and spray paint it. You only need to spray paint one side of your arc reactor plate and the outside of your cardboard ring. I'm going to spray paint mine metallic silver, and once you're done, it should look something similar to this. For the next step, you're going to need a piece of white printer paper. What you want to do is roughly trace out the center of your arc reactor design. You're going to trace the pattern twice and then cut them out. Next, get a glue stick and glue the two pieces of the center cutouts you just made right after another to the back of your arc reactor plate. I prefer using a glue stick as I don't have to worry about the paper wrinkling up. When your center pieces are glued, take your arc reactor plate and white paper and roughly trace out the outer design for your arc reactor. You only need one layer this time, so once you have your cutouts, go ahead and glue it to the back of your arc reactor plate like you did before. If you have any paper that extends past the lines, just take your cutting tool and trim off any excess paper. Now you need to do one more cutout, and this time it's a full circle that encompasses the entire back of the arc reactor plate. The reason I'm layering the paper is because the different thicknesses actually breaks up the light a little bit and gives the light some different shades. Now I'm going to wait until my glue dries, and while that's drying, I'm going to work on the base that houses the lights. Now if you have any extra cardboard, go ahead and use your cardboard ring, and using the inner circle, go ahead and draw a circle onto the cardboard and cut that out. The resulting cardboard cutout, you can use that as your base. As for me, I'm going to use something a little different for my base. I actually own several of these wooden discs that I use as a base for my clay models. And these are actually 3 inches in diameter as well, so they're perfect for my arc reactor. So the next thing you're going to need are ring lights such as these. I got these lights at a retail store, and these two blue lights came in a package of 6. Go ahead and take your lights and attach them to the base. I'm just going to use some clear tape to do so. Back to your arc reactor plate, go ahead and glue your plate onto your cardboard ring. Finally, turn on your lights and put the two pieces together. Then, take it somewhere dark and see how it turned out. As you can see, there are some color shade variations due to the layered paper areas. Hopefully you enjoy watching this video and building a very simple arc reactor. Personally, for me, the project only cost me $2 as I only needed to buy the ring lights. If you have any thoughts or questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment box below. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.